So right now, there is this book, and I want to give you an excerpt from the book, The Whole Face Narrative. We're going to connect that to the story that is trending and the talk that has been there for over 2 years. Edochie should be given an award for being visible on every social media platform. It should be given an award. It has never been this way. Never. Edochie, you should be given an award. You are Judy Austin. Nobody whatsoever you are, whatever, has trended as these guys have. Every day there is something because these guys are never quiet. The whole face narrative. Does this connect to Judy Austin? Or Judy Austin started life and somehow it seems bad luck or a bad choice or maybe some kind of negative influence made Judy Austin become what she is. Don't forget that Judy Austin is not the worst woman in this world. There are other women that have done terrible things. And you will find out what I mean by worst. Is it because she's with Edochie? Is that what makes her worse? No, that's not even that. I'm going to tell you what it is. But let's look at this. The whole face, H-O-E. You know what hoes are? Face is a directive coined to fool the simple-minded men who do not have the slightest hint about the escalation of women's behavioral patterns. Let's pause there and break with all that part means. So, it is said by certain women and accepted by certain men that there is a time, a moment in the life of a woman, just the same way they say as women age, they taste like fine wine, wine that has been aged, talks like that. So, the talk is that it will get to a time in the life of a woman, she will be going through or exhibit this whole face, like pro face, a face where there will be this extraordinary urge, like I need to do more and I need to check every bowler out there. Let us continue. A promiscuous woman will always be like that, no matter the age. It does not matter who she is and where she is at. She will always exhibit this behavior because it is deeply rooted within a core. This behavior does not have an expiry date. Let's stop. Now, some people have used Judy Austin as an example of this. They said Judy is simply relaxing because of the trend. People are talking about her. She's not getting anything positive coming into her life. Back then when you talk about people and maybe bad things, you did something immoral, let's put it that way, or you have exhibited this terrible behavior, you will make money out of it. It started in the United States where you could become famous. You could even marry a man that is supposed to be an alpha male, even though he's not, is a better man. I'm talking about Kanye West. Kanye West, in all his intelligence, a lyricist, a very good rapper with depth. This dude saw all the women available in this world to wife or to even have children birthed from. He chose a woman that has gone through hoops and loops of different melanated men and even put out videos of our dangerous escapades. What she put it out there professionally. This kind of woman that has a tape all over the place. A dirty, immoral girl, lady called Kim the Kardashian. A woman, a lady that came from a mother who jumped in as an air hostess and did what she did and became what she is. She got that foundation, financial foundation, and then she birthed all of these children, taught them how to stay relevant and how to grab the grabber What did she do? Did she go to the country that she's from originally, Armenia? Although they are Americans, but that's where they are from. Armenia, whatever, Azerbaijan, whatever, Armenia, wherever. So did they go and do some kind of what are we going to call it now? Is it juju or whatever? What did they do? How beautiful can Kim be, apart from the cosmetic blah blah blah? How beautiful can she be to grab a man? Is it that Kim Kardashian knew that Mr. Kanye West has low self-esteem? Don't forget that many, I'm not saying all, melanated men in the United States, you might call them African American, many of them have low self-esteem, regardless of their loud and obnoxious or whatever characteristics they display. They have this deep-rooted, I think maybe they need a psychologist or something, or they need to consult a consultant to help them kind of sort that part of them that makes them think that they are low, they are less than a Caucasian. It is terrible, very terrible. Mr. said, and I quote, "I had to go shower twice, wash my teeth twice when I had the opportunity to have a date with Kim." Kim, the H-O-E. I had the opportunity to meet with her. Then Kanye West was dating another model. I think she's called Amber Rose. Kim said, "I want to meet with you." Well, Kanye West said, "Enough with you, Amber Rose." For your information, Amber Rose is also Caucasian. Now, I know men and women have preference, race, color, all of that. It's a preference. He dropped Amber Rose. Was it for business? Because, man, he was already flying high. Kanye West was already, maybe he felt, let me flow with this girl that is being talked about for dirtiness. It will help my bad boy reputation and image. Maybe that's what he thought. Then, Amber Rose wasn't really in that league because she had not done anything terrible. So she wasn't able to handle that fame and all of that. She said it herself, the fame of Kanye West. She was there, but not really there. But this dirty Kim had already made herself available to different men, and she had already littered the face of America with her things. Anyway, they are not together anymore. And she has gone around doing what she does, I'm talking about. So how does that connect to Judy Austin? Is there any correlation? Are you kind of connecting how Judy had done the, is there anything like that? I want you to drop in the comment section. Because here it says, this behavior does not have an expiry date. She's going to exhibit it all the day till she dies. She can camouflage and hide, but it will always come out in the end. Never lie to yourself that she's going to be promiscuous for some time to only abruptly stop. That's who she is. Most times, when it looks like they have changed, it is due to the deterioration of their sexual market value and their sexual appeal. This makes them to reform because most men tend not to prefer them since younger and sexier women have emerged in the market. This is when okay, let's leave it at that. Don't let us go forward. Now, this is not to appear as a misogynist. No, not as a misogynist. Trying to sound like, oh, we hate women. Of course, I'm sure people who are on this platform know that there is nothing of such. Like, oh, why is it talking in that way? Why is it saying that way? Why is it talking that and that? No, not at all. And you might have your own definition of feminism, also.